Hello to everyone. Y'all, this is a mess over here. I literally have to get this bedroom cleaned up. I'm doing laundry, well, washing clothes and stuff like that today. Primarily like bed clothes, bed linens. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people call it different things. I feel like my grandma and my mama always call it bed clothes. I don't know, whatever, washing sheets and stuff. Okay. So ignore that huge pile back there. I'm just kind of getting everything straightened up, and this desk is a mess. But anyway, on my last video, it was a haul. And I got some different makeup products and whatnot. And I asked everyone if they wanted me to do a tutorial on anything. And some of you said yes, and you told me which. And the first thing that I am going to do a tutorial on is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and cover up all of this that I have going on. I still have that zit that I was talking about, plus another one. I mean, some of you always like say that I have the most beautiful skin on the planet, but like, I literally get cystic acne on this chin, and I cannot figure it out. Like, and if I have any level of stress, or if I'm irritated with somebody, or like irritated with just something in general, I feel like I have acne like everywhere. Also, if I look like I do not feel good today, it's primarily because I don't have makeup on, and the new medicine I've started for my RA gives me super bad headaches, and so I just took some kind of medicine last night to like offset it, and I still have a headache today. Sometimes I think it's my contacts, but it wasn't, because I had on glasses earlier. I don't know. But you'll just have to excuse this face and my expression. So, without further ado, we're going to get started with the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. Here we go. And I'm going to kind of like talk through it so you can kind of see how I'm feeling. So, the first thing that I'm going to use, obviously, is this. I've already cleaned my face. I really need to do something with his head. Ugh. All right. So I'm going to use my NYX foundation brush. This is, they have it marked as a number 22, but this is specifically for the Total Drop foundation. And like I said in my last video, you have like a concaved or like contoured brush head, and then it has like a little divot in there, and you drop the foundation. I have to combine two. So I'm going to combine vanilla and natural. So vanilla natural. And I think I'm just going to do like a medium coverage on the back of the box. It tells you how to get the coverage that you're wanting. And I just feel like, I really feel like using a light coverage, but for the video, I'm going to use medium because I definitely am not feeling a full coverage right now. You have to shake it up. And I'll shake up this one. I feel like I can never get adjusted with like the shirts I have on. I need 3 drops for medium coverage. I'm going to do a drop and a half. So there's a drop, and then there's a half. And the more drops you put in, that's the more coverage you have. There's like a whole drop, and then a little bit. And I kind of judge it by, like, I guess because I've used it twice now, I kind of got a feel for how large of a drop I need. And I think that when you start using it, you'll kind of feel that way. On the back of the box, it tells you that a drop is equal to pretty much the whole entire tube being full. And I have an extremely small face, so I'm not really going to be using, I don't need that much in this brush. So if I was to use 4 dropperfuls of that, I feel like I would be wasting it. I kind of just measure it in my own way, just because I want to be getting my money's worth. And if I have to add more onto the brush, I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't want to be overusing the product, and then also I don't want to be wasting a ton of it, if that makes any sense to anyone. It does to me. In my head it does. If it portrays like that on film, I guess. I really need to cover this up. Oh my gosh. Y'all, those hurt so bad. This one does not hurt as bad anymore, but this one, I feel like if someone just like pressed it, I would probably collapse to my knees. All right, so I'll put it on, and because this is just a medium coverage, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be like covering up all the ugly. Okay. I do find that when I put it on as very full coverage, it is such full coverage. Medium coverage, when you put that on, you still should be able to see my freckles and then my skin underneath, but not as covered up as, I mean, it's like super liquidy. Put it all on my nose and then around my forehead and everything. Right now I kind of like, because my mirror is right here. So let me put that right there. You can probably see that, and I apologize, but I think you have to judge on your own how many drops you feel like you might need. Okay, so you see I have it on my lips, and I don't like that. I kind of feel like with the brush, it is very flimsy almost, so it kind of goes all in places. Even if I'm not trying to put it on my lip, which I don't typically make a habit of putting foundation on my lips. I like the brush, and I think that it's perfect for the foundation, obviously. But I wish that if there were more bristles in there, for it to be, the bristles to be more like compact, instead of me being able to kind of like do like that. Like down here, the bristles, I feel like they're a little bit more compact. But once you get up into this area, I feel like they're really flimsy versus these. But all in all, I really like the foundation. One thing that I have found is that after I put the foundation on, no matter if it's light, medium, or full coverage, I have to set it with a setting powder, only because I feel like it's a very loose foundation, as in if I'm gonna rub my face up on anything at all, I feel like that foundation is gonna come off. So after this, like after application, I will let it dry, because it's very, obviously because it's a drop, so it's not gonna be thick. I have to let it dry because it's really runny. With that, I typically grab the Kat Von D translucent powder, and I'm just gonna use that to like go over my whole entire face. I want to use this big fluffy brush from e.l.f. because it's huge, and I feel like it's gonna cover my face really well. So I'm gonna get some of that and then put it in here. So I'll put this on. I probably should have put that concealer on my face for that huge zit before I tried to set my face. This is a really good foundation. I'm not gonna lie, but the only negative that I see about it is I feel like it doesn't set into my nose really, really well. I mean, I really need to exfoliate. I need to exfoliate my nose and then do like some treatments on my nose. I will also say that I feel like the foundation will show your pores a little bit more, and I do not have any type of pore issue at all. That is not one of my problem areas as far as skincare goes, but I feel like it accentuates my pores, especially right in here. But otherwise, like, that's the only problem that I have with it. That's about it. What I'm gonna do now is kind of go back in and just finish my makeup, because I mean, I have this on, and if I'm gonna like put it on, I might as well like finish my whole face. So that was it. That is my tutorial on that foundation. I did put the rest of my makeup on, and as you know, I just really was not feeling it today, but I did it for you guys, And overall, I really do like this foundation. If I was to give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, I would totally give it a thumbs up. Well, 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, whatever. I would give it a thumbs up. I do feel though that it takes some practice to kind of get used to the foundation and to decide how many drops you need for your face. And as always, on the back of the box, like whenever they give you instructions, they are instructions, but I do feel like in this case that's kind of like a guide, and I don't necessarily feel like that is kind of for everyone, just because, I mean, if I would, like I said, if I was to use 4 drops, like, whoa, that would be a whole lot on my face. So anyway, I'm glad that you guys asked me to do a tutorial on it. That is all I have for today. It is super sunshiny outside right now, so Reddick and I are going to go out and throw the ball, and because t-ball starts soon, and so he said that he needs practicing for his t-ball games. So serious about that kind of thing in this house. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Have an awesome day, you guys. Hello to everyone. Ugh, y'all, like literally I do not feel I ain't that popular, so